As we round up the story of Jephthah, the part that really stood out to me was in Judges 11:30 and 31, where basically Jephthah makes a vow to God that if you give me victory over the people of Ammon, when I get home, whatever that runs out to greet me, I would offer it up to you. And at first, you might read this and just move on. But after the victory, Jephthah comes home, and the first person that comes out to meet him is his daughter. And in that moment, his words became real. If you look at verse 35, it says, "And it came to pass when he saw her that he rent his clothes and said, Alas, my daughter, thou hast brought me very low, and thou art one of them that trouble me." And as I sat with that, it made me think less about the story and more about how easy it is to say things in moments of pressure, in moments of emotion, or in moments of desperation without fully understanding the weight of what we are saying. Because in that moment, Jephthah probably thought he was being sincere. He was trying to show commitment. He was trying to prove something to God. But sincerity does not remove consequences. God wasn't asking him to negotiate, but God held him to the standard of his words. And that's the part that really hit me. Not every spiritual mistake that we make comes from bad intention. Sometimes it comes from speaking without understanding. The Bible actually warns us about this in Ecclesiastes 5:5, where it says, "Better is it that thou shouldest not vow than that thou shouldest vow and not pay." And it made me reflect on how often we do this ourselves in our daily lives. We say things like, "God, I'll change, I'll do better, I promise," and we mean it, but we don't always understand the weight of our words. And this story is a reminder that God is not asking for emotional promises. He's looking for understanding, obedience, and full surrender. Thank you for joining me on this story of Jephthah, and I hope you learned a lot from it. See you on the next one.